You know, I didn't feel like I was being cheated, but there was a moment where I was feeling a little sorry for myself. Why me? You know, here I am, you know, playing at the highest level of basketball and you know, again, just being named the All-Star, you know, teams and playing in playoff games and then to have it all taken away, it was difficult.
Did the time away help you understand a little bit more about yourself, just being away from it, all of a sudden having it taken away from you?
Yeah, I had to find myself. First thing I thought was, I don't think basketball's over with yet. You know, I got a new perspective, you know, sitting there and saying, hey, I still got a lot of knowledge and I think I can still play.
Shot 4 of 8 in that game against Golden State. Roy, look at that pretty move by Brandon Roy.
So what was so appealing about the situation here in Minnesota?
Well, you know, the first thing was, I think, their belief in me, you know, coming back from, you know, I think, you know, a situation where most doctors said, you know, Brandon Roy should be done playing basketball. And they were excited. It was like, man, we gotta make this push to get you in Minnesota.
Shot clock down under 5, in the corner for 3 for Roy, and he knocks down the triple.
You know, when you assess yourself, personally, it's up here.
Yeah.
You know, and now all of a sudden, if it's a little lower than that, how do you sort of adjust to that?
Yeah, I think the biggest step was actually not playing last year, because sitting there, I said, okay, look, you may not be the player you were, you know, your first 4 or 5 years in the league. But I think the only way you can move on from that is accepting it. And when I finally was able to accept that, that's when I said, okay, now I want to play basketball.
While Minnesota stars Kevin Love and Ricky Rubio start the season on the shelf, Brandon now finds himself at the center of the effort to keep the team afloat until they return.
Brandon Roy with dang right in his face, buried that.
Is there a little more pressure on you now with all these injuries that you guys go into the season with?
You know, coach tells me, you know, I don't have to take that kind of pressure, but, you know, me being a player and a competitor, you know, of course I say I got to do a little bit more. You know, with Kevin out, I have to take on a little bit more of the offensive pressure.
Can you be an all-star again?
I don't know. I think the seasons that I was an all-star in Portland, I never thought it was because I was just playing out of control. I thought I was doing an unbelievable job helping my team win.
For the game.
Yes! Yes! The buzzer! Yes! Brandon Roy has done it again!
If I can get out there and help my team win and make big plays and clutch moments like in the past, then I think I'll give myself that chance.
You got friends that'll share your burden.